understand the process of breathing? Taking in O2, expanding the chest cavity, then contracting the carbon that's been diluted through your body's natural filter. On the count of three, let's inhale together. 1, 2, 3, inhale. They tell me to breathe life into this poem. Make it come alive, put everything inside my body onto the page. Don't be afraid to be honest. And honestly, I'm not really sure what that means. Come alive when I can't even process the constant battle of circling around the air in my chest. So now I'm known as a shit talker. Voids boxed into categories. This type of oxygen be fire bending. Burning the idea of conversation norms, creating smoke screens. How am I supposed to breathe when the air in the room is not made for me? Bubble baby, I inadvertently made myself an outcast. Breathing has always been difficult. Exhale. I remember the first time I had an asthma attack. My body fought me. It threw its dukes up and said that we need a break from breathing. My lungs dropped to my hips. I lost my sight. My knees buckled that day, and let's just say I haven't really stood upright since until I made poetry my lungs. But now, my lungs are collapsing. I don't know CPR. I can't predict reaction. Inhale. How do I make this poem come alive for you when you're already dead inside? Nor are you looking to get back in touch with who you are. Rather breathe in smog than take in the truth dead in front of you, all around you. Exhale. Say this poem should be heavy. But I don't like heavy breathing. I get winded. I feel faint. My pipes seem rusty. These hard gulps to remind me of that time that I almost drowned in Somerville Lake. How do I make this poem breathe when I'm down on bended knee? My back is cracked, esophagus pressed to the back. I'm gasping for your understanding. I'm gasping for the parallel vertical airs of my larynx to finally be open. I'm gasping for air. Inhale. Everybody wants to talk about breathing life, but never check to see if the oxygen levels are right. Is the amount of carbon compatible? What if I want to breathe death into my poems? Let every poem mean the funeral of a broken habit. Pull away from the shock, say defibrillator, and let my heart fade out like my favorite song until finally, I'll be able to exhale peacefully. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Exhale.
All right, microphone check 1, 2. How you doing today, Creative Solutions?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing well, just chilling. Like to kick some
Okay.
shout outs, and then I'm gonna let you get on with the show. In the
Okay,
house.
I came up here. I was like, I feel so bad. I don't have any videos for DJ Torch.
Well, just I'll tell you what, we can freestyle. Just let me know what you need, and I'll bring something up. In the
Okay.
house, Cyber Dreams. In the house, Creative Solutions. In the house, Betterment for Black Women. And everybody up in the clouds. We're about to get this party started. Let me go ahead and bring this down here. How about this? Let me throw this little bit on. I'm gonna get your reaction to it. How about that?
Okay, we could do that. I have one video in the back chat, so we could do that. My video a little bit later. No. Let's do my video a bit later. Let's start off with what you have.
Okay, here we go.
So the girl math trend was wholesome and harmless, talking about handbags and shoes, shopping, just really having fun, just us ladies chatting away. But as always, men started chiming in with their unsolicited opinions. And why they do that? Because boy math, those ladies are dragging those men. And I'm going to share some of my favorite tweets with y'all right now. Boy math is when you want to break up, but instead of just breaking up, you start being insufferable and hope she breaks up with you. Boy math is thinking marriage has more serious consequences than having a child with someone. Boy math is wanting a traditional woman who pays bills. Men really compare their lives and experiences with dating to millionaires, all while having no millions. Boy math. Boy math is giving your baby mom $107 a month in child support and thinking it funded her trip to Aruba. And don't forget this little nugget right here. Boy math is raising 3 pit bulls instead of 1 child. Boy math is them wanting a prenup and they make $45K. And also this one, boy math is getting your heart broken once in grade school, then seeking revenge on every girl you date afterwards. Boy math is wanting 0 kids but having 0 condoms on hand. Now, all these men had to do was mind their business and stay out of women's business. I don't know why every time women are in a group talking about something, they always feel like, you know what, and I would also like to say, see, that's what y'all get.
Pathological lying. It's not considered.
Let me pause it right there. What do you think about boy math?
Okay, I'm back. These men they are delusional. A lot of them don't know what they're talking about. There is ego driven. That's all it is. It's just ego. They feel hurt because society tell them they're supposed to be in charge. They're supposed to be, but they don't know how to work within themselves to become that. So they feel inferior. It's an inferior complex. That's what it is.
Okay. Let me go kick in. Okay. Oh, welcome to the stage, Betterment.
Hello.
Hey, hold on for 1 second. We're gonna let Creative do a presentation, and then after that, you can join in the conversation. Okay, let me go ahead. Creative, when do you want me to bring up this video you have in the back?
Should we start off with that? That may be too short for this channel. But yeah, let's start off with this channel because you wanted me to talk a little bit about health, and I mean Darnell was on the show eating Vienna sausages. And then he brought out spam, but I was just laughing.
That was a little bit weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny because he's on there complaining about, how do I find the right woman, and why don't women do this and that? Yet he's living the wrong, he's eating Vienna sausages, smoking and drinking, not thinking that has anything to do with it. His lack of success.
Yeah. So let's just all right, let's just do it. We're gonna hit y'all with the big punch. Go ahead, you can play my video.
Got it. Brainy dose. Here we go.
Brainy Dose presents. Don't ignore these early symptoms of parasites in your body. Parasites are organisms that live off other organisms called hosts. They feed off the hosts by stealing the nutrients from their food. There are 3 main types of parasites. Protozoa, which are single-cell organisms that live in the intestines, blood, or tissue. Helminths, which include worms such as tapeworms, roundworms, and thorny-headed worms. And ectoparasites, which are ticks, fleas, lice, and mites that attach to or burrow into the skin. Parasitic infections can result in anything from an uncomfortable annoyance such as head lice to much more complicated diseases and even death if undiagnosed and untreated. So here are 10 early symptoms to watch out for. Number 1, stomach pain. One of the first signs that you may have a parasite is stomach pain, especially if that pesky critter is feasting in your intestines. Some parasites live in food like meat, and they enter the body through the stomach when you consume food that is not properly prepared. Parasites can also spread through the air, from person to person, or through contaminated water. Once inside the body, the parasites will reproduce, resulting in increased stomach pain. Number 2, digestive issues. Parasites release byproducts that can build up in your gastrointestinal tract. This can result in abdominal inflammation, gas, and indigestion. Some of these parasites actually block food from passing, which can have its own set of symptoms, such as sharp pain, abdominal swelling, vomiting, and constipation. Number 3, anal itching. A common symptom associated with parasites is an itchy anus, which is uncomfortable and doesn't usually resolve unless treated. This symptom can be embarrassing, and it can also disturb sleep. And that's because parasites are most active and lay their eggs at night, so the itching is usually the worst at that time. Scratching the itch can damage the skin, further increasing the chance of infection. Number 4, fatigue. Constantly feeling tired could also be a symptom of a parasitic infection. Parasites devour nutrients and minerals that the body requires to survive. Furthermore, some parasites might impair the body's capacity to absorb nutrients, thus impacting overall health. Even with proper nutrition and adequate sleep, parasites can make you feel weak and tired.
Let me pause right there. Peter, what do you think so far?
Yeah, we're just going. do, do we need to say more? I mean, a lot of people walk around here, they feel tired, they have skin conditions, eczema, they have rashes, they don't know where it's coming from. And little do they know, if they take a little closer, you know, closer look at their health, they can see that, some of the things can be avoided just by a simple cleanse. And that's why he gets into it. Like, as he touched on, you can get parasites through many ways. If you have pets, if you eat raw food, if you eat sushi is number one. That's why I'm I'm not a big fan of
Yeah, that's why I don't
fish.
eat raw fish like sushi or any of that. That doesn't like you know it doesn't please my appetite with raw fish. That's why I don't eat it because
Exactly.
they don't clean it. They don't.
Yes.
Yeah, they just prepare it for you. That's it.
That is so true, Betterment. Yeah. So raw fish is number one. People who eat lots of sushi. And is that just even pork? Pork is could be one of them. And just
Yeah,
imagine you
I
don't work
have not
out.
ate pork in like a long time. I stay away from that.
And I think they about to go into it. But the more parasites you have, these critters will take over your feelings and the way you feel. Sometimes you may be feeling like you want to have sex. Sometimes you may be feeling like you want to eat burgers and you want to eat this and you want to eat that. And
Yeah.
sometimes when you eat really good food, you want to throw up. It's because your body is not used to it. The parasites are craving this type of food, and they want to have it. If they don't have it, they're gonna make your life miserable. You're gonna feel sick. You ever heard some people when they get up in the morning, they don't eat like McDonald's, or they don't eat a burger, they don't eat five of them, they
Yeah.
feel like shit. Look at this. This is the main reason why. Like,
Wait, I have a question. So what's the deal on pork? Because I eat pork. Uh-oh.
I mean, but you work out, right? So
Yeah.
pork, pork is like a really unclean meat unless you know where you got it from and they're taking care of the pigs and they're feeding them well. Have
I
you
don't eat
seen what they
pork.
feed the pigs?
You just convinced me not to eat pork.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it that way. But
I think
even
I think I'll finish up. I think I'll finish up the packet of pork I got. But
Yeah,
that's
they're
a good
like
point.
the number one unclean meat
Yeah,
in the
yeah. I mean,
world.
cows eat grass and pork. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
exactly, even I think, yeah, even eating cow would probably be better. You could probably eat that. That's probably better.
Yeah,
But just
chickens,
yeah, chicken is even better too. Your
turkey.
your body could get rid of chicken within 2 to 3 days. Your body could break it down. But
Yeah,
pork might take a longer time. Beef might take a little bit longer. But that's why people mostly eat chicken and fish. Because your body could break it down. Beef is okay. Just want to make sure it's grass fed. It's good beef.
yeah,
And
Hmm.
you want to make sure you eat the animal that you got it from. Don't go
mhm,
get canned food where it's been processed with a whole bunch of sodium, and that's gonna
yeah,
be your food. It's good to go to the source and get it from the source. If you're gonna eat the meat, make sure you have the meat, the actual meat, and you clean it and you do what you need to prepare it.
right.
Got it. What's wrong with sodium? What does sodium do to the body?
That's why people have their ankles and all of that get swollen, their legs get swollen. It's because of all that salt.
Yeah, my godmom has that issue.
Yeah, hypertension, all of that.
Yeah,
Like, is a so much salt. You could even, if you eat clean for about 2 weeks, I swear to you, if you eat clean for 2 weeks and you got some well seasoned food from somewhere, you're gonna be like, this is too salty for you. You wouldn't
yeah, and
even
that's why
want
it
to
goes
eat it.
back to one of my videos because your blood, what you eat for your blood type matters. So if you eat the right foods for your blood type, you're gonna feel a whole lot better, and your body's gonna be able to break down the foods much easier because that's according to your blood type. These are the foods that you can break down, and your body can have it. But if your body can't have it, you're gonna have a lot of problems with your gut. You're gonna have a lot of health problems that come along with eating the wrong food.
Mm-hmm. And simple ways to overcome this is if you go on a cleanse, that's one way. Another way, if you go on a water fast. Another way, if you just fast. You have to starve these things in your body.
Mhm.
And then like when you go on a cleanse, or another way you can do it is you start eating healthy. If you start eating healthy and you stick close to that regimen, the parasites in your body is going to have to evolve, or they're going to have to leave. They're going to have to evacuate, go somewhere else.
Yeah, and that's gonna have to be out of your butthole, unfortunately.
Wow.
You
That's
know
the
what?
only exit.
I remember when I started my first cleanse. It was in 2014. This is some years ago. And I remember I had it was when you go to the drugstore, they have those cleanse, and it was in this I was just like excited to just, just see if this works. And I swear to you, I took like 2 pills, and the next day I went to the bathroom and I looked in the toilet and there was a worm.
Ugh.
And
Yeah.
after that, I was convinced. I was like, "Oh my god!" And that's when I bought the colon cleanse from Blessed Herbs, and I just did a full colon cleanse. And I told you, after I did that, I have never felt better in my life.
You will feel better.
He Lucifer's a worm booty.
I mean, like, listening to my story. Listen, people got worse stories than what I just seen one worm. Some people got many worms come out. And some of these
Yeah.
worms, you have to find them. You have to get them out your system. A lot of them hide in your organs. So
Mhm. Yeah, some of the foods you gotta be aware. It gotta be clean. That's why they have like the health inspections put grades on restaurants and on food stands to let you know that um, this place is either clean or unclean. That's what those ratings are for. You always want to go to the restaurants and the food stands that got A's, 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 A's.
Good point. Very good point.
Mm-hmm.
Let me play a little bit more of this video. Let's see where we're going with it.
Number 5, weight loss. Quick, unexplainable weight loss can be another symptom of a parasite. Not only are the parasites stealing your nutrients, but your body has to use extra calories to fight the parasitic infection. All of these things can result in weight loss. If accompanied by a change in appetite or other symptoms, weight loss could be an indication of parasites. Number 6, anxiety. Parasites can cause mental harm as well. They can negatively impact stability and happiness, which causes mood swings, irritability, and anxiety. Knowing you have a parasitic infection can make anxiety even worse, so it can be a vicious cycle. Number 7, teeth grinding. Most people who grind their teeth at night are not even aware of it. Teeth grinding can have a lot of different causes, and that alone doesn't necessarily mean you have a parasite. In a case that you do, you're tossing and turning all night due to the parasite's increased activity, and the restlessness can lead to physical stress, which can result in teeth grinding. Left untreated, this could result in damage to your pearly whites. Number 8, anemia. Parasites rob a host of iron, which in turn can lead to anemia. Anemia results from low levels of hemoglobin, a protein in the blood that transports oxygen throughout the body. Parasites steal iron from foods like meat and fish, leaving the body without the iron it needs to function properly. Number 9, skin irritation. Parasites can cause the skin to become red and irritated. Inflammation and a rash may develop in an area where a parasite has set up shop. Not only does this irritate the skin, but some people could experience an allergic reaction to the parasite. These skin irritations could be the result of the immune system's attempt to fight the parasite. or a result of the toxins and waste products being released locally on the skin. Parasitic infections and allergies also increase eosinophils in the blood. Eventually, this can stunt hair and nail growth. Oftentimes, if this
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, them sucking out the nutrients will stop your hair from growing. It will and your hair will break out because it doesn't have the nutrients that it needs, and so does your nails. Your nails need the nutrients as well in order for it to, continue to grow and not break off.
Great.
Right.
Creative, what is your observation of this, and what I remember you went over something about olive oil before. I'd like to hear something about that because you gave some great advice on that. What is
Uh,
some things that you suggest?
oh, to get rid of this? I mean,
I
you
mean, not
gotta.
to really get rid of the parasites, but just in general health. And
Oh,
actually, what are some things that help against parasites other than eating the right foods? Is there anything that somebody can take that can help
yeah.
remove them?
Vinegar, apple cider
Wait,
vinegar
wait, wait,
will
wait,
kill them.
wait, Betterment. Let Creative. She's
Oh,
she's lead
sorry.
today.
It's okay. So there's a number of things you could do, but for the person, they gotta be ready for the shockwave if they want to just kill off the parasites. You can do that, but I gotta talk to my other video. Like as soon as you kill off the parasites, you're gonna feel the die off symptoms, and you are going to be lightheaded. You're gonna feel like you want to faint. Like
Really?
you
Okay.
need to go lay down. I swear to you. The number one way you can do it, and it's very fast and super effective, like super duper effective, is you get some turpentine oil. You get some turpentine oil and you put it on some sugar cubes, or you mix it with some juice, some Kool-Aid, or something that the parasites will like to eat. And you take some of that with that, and you take it in the morning. Like you have to cancel whatever you have for the rest of the day because no, you guys are laughing. You're gonna feel it. Like you're gonna feel like you got the flu, like you about to pass out, like you want to die.
Wow. Okay, that's a
So
good point.
that's one of them, and you go straight to the bathroom and they exit the premises. The only thing about that is some of them died and the rest of them are gonna try to reproduce to get their numbers up. So
Oh man.
So that's one of them. So that's one way. That's the fastest, most efficient way. The other way you can do it is you can take black walnut, and this is a herb, and you can boil it too. And you can take some wormwood. You can take some cherry bark, and you boil all of these herbs and you drink it. And it's super, super bitter. So when you do drink it, the parasites, some of them will exit, some of them will evolve and it wouldn't affect them. So those are the two ways. It's either you want to kill them, or you want to be like, okay, I see you're in my system, so this is what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna feed you some good food, and I'm gonna feed you some high frequency greens, and you are going to evolve to help my system and give me the strength and endurance, or if not, you're going to die. And those are the two ways. So those are the two ways to get rid of them. So
Wow. Okay.
pick your poison. And I just want to say, yeah, you have to be ready for all of this. If you're not going to change your diet, and don't do it. Just don't do it to yourself. If you are gonna transition, change your diet, drink lots of water, be cognitive, work out, then yes, you can go for the ultimate kill and you do everything. But just think about it. You have these parasites in your body, right? And your body's at homeostasis. So whatever you're doing is how your body is functioning within the past couple of days and weeks and months. This is your normal function. And you're about to knock off your rhythm if you choose to kill parasites right now, if you don't have a game plan after. Did that answer your question?
You sure did.
So
Good tea. Okay.
Yeah,
What?
the apple cider vinegar gets rid of them too. They don't like bitter stuff, it will irritate them as well. So
That's funny you mentioned that. I use that quite often. I use
yeah,
that. I
but
use that
every
on a real
time I
strong level.
poop since I changed my diet, I hadn't had a worm yet, to say the least. But that doesn't mean that my body got rid of them if I had them. You know, they probably just mixed in with the poop. They probably turned into poop.
Can I say the one where you know that if you if parasites are exiting your premises,
Hmm.
some of them look like pumpkin seeds. Some of them look like fennel. If you've ever seen fennel, like the seasoning, they look
Yeah.
like that too when they exit your system. Some of them look like straight up worms. You know, you see the straight up worms come out. So that's what they look like when they exit your system. But I'm telling you, if you have to have a game plan after. If not, you're gonna go back into like the same thing, you know? And then you have to do this regimen like every year
What's that
because
sauce? Does that sauce that they give you when they give you sushi, do that kill the parasites or no? Because I hear that they kill them.
what's sauce?
I think it's I
The
don't
soy
know. It's
sauce?
like that brown sauce that you dip in.
No, that don't kill. That's just for flavor.
Mm,
That soy sauce is salty too sometimes.
mm,
So that's just for flavor. That's not gonna kill them. These are a piece of sushi. Like these are microcosmic organisms. That's on
mm,
raw fish. Microcosmism. They are little parasites ready to hatch eggs and ready to go into your system.
mm,
When they cut that sushi and it's raw, those are live organisms that hasn't been like, it wasn't cooked over the fire. It didn't burn up. It didn't die. Those are live organisms that's ready to go into your system and take over the host.
even when you clean it, even if you clean the meat, it's still in there.
Even if you clean the meat, you need to cook the meat. You need to clean it with like
Mm,
lime juice, apple cider vinegar. Those right there is gonna throw off the pH of the microcosmic organisms, so they will possibly die and they won't be
mm,
able to function. But you still need to cook your meat. You still need to
mm,
cook it and make sure you cook it to like over 100 degrees.
mm.
Let everything burn and then you eat it.
Yeah.
I don't see how people you gonna eat this raw stuff. Like these stuff are micronism. Like you eating something that's in somebody else's body. Like I don't like. Okay, I'm gonna end
That's
it.
how that's how people breath be smelling. It's those from eating raw fish, and they have this like condition where the worms make is rotting something somewhere in your body or something. And your breath starts smelling.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I was like, I know
and
somebody like
and
that.
I take that to furthermore. Furthermore, I challenge people. Right, just think
Hmm.
about that. If that smells really bad in your mouth, just think about how long meat is sitting in your system and it hasn't been digested. What is that doing to your pores in your body? Why do you think some people smell so bad?
Hmm.
Oh man. Okay. Great advice. Excellent advice.
Hmm.
So what do you believe are some basics if somebody's just getting into health, what are some basic nutrients you feel that an individual should focus on to get themselves back on track?
So, some really good things you can do is like lemon with water in the morning. Because that right there is gonna is like is it's throwing off the pH level so that you're less acid, right? And you're more alkaline. So lemon water, lime water, if you drink some of that helps put your body into more alkaline. Um, Eating more fruits and vegetables, and also try to start taking in some high mineral greens. You don't necessarily have to juice it. There's some in some pill bottle forms. Kelp is one of them. The other one is spirulina. chlorella. Those are some of them. You can take them in pill forms. These are high frequency greens. Um, what's the other one that everybody's talking about?
Keto or what?
No, I forgot what it is. There's another green that's from the ocean also.
Oh,
The
seaweed.
seaweed is
Seaweed.
good also.
What do you
It's
think about dragon fruit?
dragon fruit. Dragon fruit is good. All these fruits have enzymes that's good for your body. Your body thrives off of enzymes. It can break these foods down.
I just don't like the smell of seaweed. I don't like the
Yeah,
smell.
but think about it. The more organic everything is, the more easy your body could break it down.
Mhm.
You don't have to wait for your body to break it down. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
If you go eat something that's canned, look how much stuff they put in something that's canned. You go on the back of the label and you have to read all of these things they put inside of a box, they put inside any kind of
Mhm.
food. Just think about your body has to go through all of that to absorb it.
Excellent.
Somebody said lemon will strip the enamel from your teeth. Be careful
That's
with
if
that.
you suck in the lemon. I'm talking about you take a piece of lemon and you squeeze a little bit and you drink it with some water, like a cup of water.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, there's people who drink lemon water, people who drink what lemons, they drink cucumber water, they drink all of that.
Yeah, plus I guess one person could, I mean, usually you're supposed to brush before you go to sleep anyway. You could just, drink some lemon juice before that, brush your teeth, and then it should be all good as a precaution if you wanted, Yeah. So anyway, Academy said, um, Angelina said, "Do you have parasites in the U.S.? We don't have such a thing in the UK." And then Keisha
Everybody
says,
has parasites, people. Everybody, these are microcosmic organisms, very small organism,
Mhm.
super small. We there's lots of organism. You take a piece of branch off of a tree and you put it underneath a microscope, you will see like there's a whole ecosystem within there.
"Hmm,
You know,
Mhm.
and very interesting." So name some of your. I'm going to give you a question. Why? Name your top fat burning nutrients or supplements.
okay. The number one everybody takes is protein powder, you know. Protein powder is really good because it's straight protein. You take some of that is your body doesn't have to go and eat all of this stuff to get the protein. It's just straight protein in there. Your body can absorb it, so it's less fat intake. That one is good, you know, whichever protein powder, you know, you guys want to. Yeah, somebody said sea moss. That's what I was talking about, sea moss. So yeah, so protein powder, you can say sea moss. The other one is spirulina. Spirulina is really, really good. Um, what else? So spirulina, was it chlorella? That's really, really good, or chlorophyll. That's very, very good for you. It actually cleans your blood also, while it's very high frequency also. So you feel good. It cleans your blood. Your body absorbs it, you know. All of that. Those are really good. And I already,
Mhm.
what is it? Vitamineral green, right? I really live by vitamineral green. I really love vitamineral green. I'm sorry. And vitamineral green has enzymes in it too. So those are all of it. And then you want to get yourself a good minerals. So you want to make sure you have minerals too with vitamins.
Okay, what are some things that people can do to fight off stress?
What are some things that what?
Some what are some things, whether it is exercise or some things that will fight off stress? So if you were if you somebody said, okay, you're stressed out, you need to relax, or you need to lower your stress, which obviously will help lower blood pressure as well. What
Okay.
what are some things you think you could do?
Believe it or not, meditation and meditation with deep breaths. I think a lot of us, we're not getting enough oxygen in our body, and the best way to get oxygen in our body and have our blood pumping is to work out. Because when you work out, you have no choice. You start breathing heavy and you start taking really, really deep breaths. And when you take those deep breaths, it goes to your body and then you feel really good. I bet you noticed that, DJ Torch.
Yes,
When you,
very much
yeah,
so.
you
Yes.
take those super deep breaths, your oxygen, like your body is getting that oxygen it needs, and then you feel good, you feel relaxed, your mind and your tension eases, and yeah, it's all because your body is getting the oxygen that it needs. If you could sit down and meditate and take like 20 deep breaths, it will be just as efficient as working out.
Wow. Okay. That's good to do if it's, you can't get out and, get in a good workout.
Okay, and then I wanted to talk about one more, Lucian. The last one I wanted to talk about was Sheila Jit, and what
What's it called again?
Sheila Jit.
How do you spell it?
So SHILIJIT, Sheila Jit, Sheila Jit.
Okay. You want me to bring up a
And
video on that?
I mean, you could look it up, and you can
Yeah,
Google a video on Sheila Jit. Sheila Jit is like, it's almost like sea moss. It has all the vitamins and nutrients in. But she legit is from the Himalayan mountains. You
okay. I'll
can
play
just
this
look at.
short. Yeah, I'll play this short video, just part of it, just to give a little flavor to the. Here we go.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Shilajit? A viewer recently reached out to me and said that I should check out this stuff called Shilajit. So I decided to look into it and not only see what it's all about, but to figure out if it's something that I will actually start taking regularly. Stay where you are. I'm going to have a look at Shilajit. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Someone actually DM'd me and suggested that I should try this stuff. And to be honest, I hadn't heard of it before at all. Once I looked into it and saw many articles claiming that this stuff helps with energy, focus, depression, lowering cholesterol, and is great for men's health too, I decided that I have to give this a go. So I'm going to try and make your life a little bit easier by trying this out and giving you a real opinion. So what actually is Shilajit? Shilajit is a natural substance found most commonly in the Himalayas. It's created by centuries of plants and organisms decomposing into a thick black goo, which makes it very potent and led to people trying it as a dietary supplement. Shilajit is mainly used by people with the idea of it restoring your energy balance and potentially prevents several diseases if used in the correct way. It has been used to control certain cognitive disorders associated mainly with old age and also improving cognitive stimulation. Shilajit does sound like something special, but my only problem at the start is finding a good source. As you all probably know, some sellers of Shilajit or any source of these supplements often offer people free products in exchange for a positive review. Some sellers even buy fake reviews in the hundreds or even thousands these days.
I'm going to pause it right there. Let you get down on it.
So yeah, so she legit. So also when I was going through my, whatever I was going through when I was doing my cleanse, they talked about She Legit, and She Legit is really good. I've been taking She Legit, and my energy levels are improved. I feel better. I mean, it does taste a little bit yucky, but not everything that that's really good for you is gonna taste good for you. So yeah, I really like She Legit. Whatever you
Quick
get,
question.
go ahead.
Where do you get it from?
To be honest, I go on Amazon and I look at the reviews, and whichever one has the greatest amount of views and the 5 stars, I just get that one.
Okay. How much is it around for like a bottle or whatever?
About like you could get some for like $30 to $50.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
It's not too bad. It's really good for you though. Yeah. It's almost like sea moss, but this one is coming from the Himalayan mountains, like he said. It's that good stuff.
I'm sorry, I left what is that black stuff?
She legit.
What is that for?
So what she legit has like all the minerals and everything that your body needs. it's come from the Himalayan mountains, so it has like the highest sources of nutrients, and it's all the way on top of the mountains. And as you get higher to the mountains, you know, the oxygen level is super super high up there, so that's when you get the most richest nutrients. And that's where they got it from the Himalayan mountains. It's like this black goo that they scrape off, and
Do
they
you
found
eat
it to
it?
be really good. Yeah, so it dissolves in your mouth. I mean, you could take it and swallow it. It doesn't taste good. I'm gonna just let you guys know that it doesn't taste good at all. It almost tastes like iodine a little bit, but it's really really good for you.
Yeah.
So how often do you take it, and how long does it usually last? How long does that that
So
bottle?
he has like a little stick, right? So all you need is like a tiny bit, like a really really tiny bit, and you take it and you let it dissolve in your mouth between your gums so it goes into your bloodstream, and you just drink some water. That little tub that he has right there should last about from 3 to 6 months. You take a little bit.
Wow. Okay, if
Oh,
you
so you
break it
only
down
take a
like
little
that,
bit of that? You only
Yeah,
take a little bit? Oh, okay.
so you're just like basically dipping something in there and then just wow, that's potent stuff.
yeah, it's very potent.
Dang.
And then, since we on health, I wanted to talk about so I wanted to talk to people about their bodies and then their skin, right?
Mhm.
So we have our lymphatic system, and you know we have to drain it, and that's a way for the toxins to exit our system. And some like we need to, I the best way to do it, I think, is to get some salt and you know how you take the salt bath and you take some of that salt and you allow your lymphatic system to drain. You can also do it with other salts like regular salt, but like you want to do that, so you need to drain your system. And it's good for your skin too. You know, I see a lot of people might have lots of moles, and if you have like a lot of moles growing, you might want to look into that, and into doing like you can even take a rag with some salt and you start cleaning your body with the salt every day, so you can help your system drain and get rid of that stuff on top.
Great advice. I didn't know about that. Okay.
Yeah, and if you see those big moles, there's a whole bunch of videos. You can take a piece of garlic and you can tape it to your mole, and after 2 or 3 days, it peels off.
Wait a minute. For real? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So I want
Great
people to
advice.
know, yeah, the body can really heal itself. The body could heal itself. Like we live in like one of the best bodies, I think so. Our body could like it could grow with strength. It could get us stronger. We could run. We could do a lot of things with the body. We just gotta train it.
So I have a mole on my neck.
Mm-hmm.
So if I put garlic on it and leave it for how long?
Like overnight, you could put garlic. You could put a piece of onion also, and
Oh,
you
and it
tape
will
it
come
on
off?
there. Yeah, and it'll come off.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
best
so
believe tonight. Yeah.
it's your lymphatic system.
Excellent advice.
So I even like when I take a shower, I'm starting because I've been working out a whole lot. So when I work out, working out is really good for the toxins to exit your body too. And when you work out and you sweat, you see an improvement in your skin and everything. And you can also like bathe with some salt. You put on a wash rag and you wash your skin with it and you lather up with the salt, and that helps, you know, with your skin and helps drain the lymphatic system also. I do it with baking soda, and I've seen an improvements with that too. Because I was starting to get moles also, and then I started doing that, and they're starting to decrease or get smaller.
Very cool.
What I have one more question for you.
Go ahead.
Does moles also produce beauty marks or something like that.
No, beauty marks are hereditary. It's like, so normally if your mother had that beauty mark, it's almost like a mole that's flat surface.
Hmm.
Then that's like normal. I'm talking about the ones that grow and get bigger.
Oh, because I have a
Those.
beauty mark on the side of my left cheek. So.
Okay, then so if your mother had that beauty mark, then that's hereditary. I have a mole on like the on my upper lip, like like the witches have, and my mother has the same mole too. So,
Mm.
but it's a flat mole. It's something that's that's hereditary.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk water.
Okay, what about
Water
water?
consumption. What do you think is good amount? Are there some signs of of water of someone not having enough water in their system? You know.
Um, yeah, you'll see their skin. Some of them might look old before their time. No, just listen. But nah, like if you drink lots of water, like you can see through their eyes. Like if your eyes are nice and clear and you don't have any red lines, that means that you've been drinking your water. I mean, your body is not as toxic, but your body's okay. Um, what's the other telltale sign? I mean, the condition of your skin. I swear, your skin tells a story. The way your skin is, this your skin tells a story. If you work out, you drink lots of water, and you eat right, you will see how well your skin shines through. It has no choice but to. But if you
Mhm.
don't, you will be able to tell. You will ask somebody, do you drink water? And you could gauge whether they do or not.
Mm.
Okay, so if someone, a lot of people, including myself, we have trouble, getting into the consumption of water. Is
Mm-hmm.
there anything
Yeah,
that
that's
you
true.
is there anything you could suggest that would, we that would kind of like help somebody get on that, water consumption groove or anything like that, you know?
Um, I don't know. You have to psych yourself out. Like me. I love smart water, right? I will drink the shit out some smart water. I don't care. I will buy it by the gallon or the size.
I hate to ask you this, but what is smart water?
You don't know what smart water is?
No, I don't. I actually don't. Believe it or not.
Okay, so smart water is if you got it's vapor distilled water. So it's actually natural H2O water. So when I drink it, I feel refreshed and my body actually takes it in. So smart water just has straight up H2O and electrolytes. It's not spring water, it's none of that stuff. It's like when you put a pot of water on the stove and you let it boil,
Uh huh.
and as the heat rises, like all of that steam is actual real good water, and that's what the distiller does. It distills the water, so it's a vapor distilled water, and then they add electrolytes in there.
Mm.
What about filtered water? Does that
I
help?
don't like filtered water. I actually go after spring water or smart water. That's my go-to. If it's not spring water or smart water, I ain't
Hmm.
drinking it. Look at this.
Mm. Okay. So where do you get smart water from?
From the store. You could get it from the corner store. You could get it. Smart water is everywhere. I can't believe,
Really?
Deanna,
Okay.
but you never seen smart water.
Wow. Okay. I never heard of smart water. I mean, I've
I
heard of
have.
like.
They have them in stores. They're everywhere.
What?
Mhm.
I guess I'm smart water ignorant. So that's good to know.
Oh, LW Academy never heard of smart water either. Somebody said Arrowhead is the best water. There was a test already done. Arrowhead water tastes like shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it does.
It
That shit
does. I
is
mean,
nasty.
and
I don't
if
know how
it's good,
people drink it.
if it's worth it, it's worth it if it's good for you. I drink at least Crystal Geyser. I don't think it's smart water, but that's what I drink.
I mean, Crystal Geyser is that sounds good. I haven't tried it, so I'm not gonna knock it. It sounds like it's some good water though. Oh,
Uh,
Crystal Geyser. I do. What am I talking about? That's the water I drink now.
that's cool.
Because I'm all the way on the West Coast. That's the water I drink now. What am I talking about? I drink that water. I probably get that water like every week or every 2 weeks.
Where in the West Coast are you at?
I'm in Cali.
You in Cali?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in Cali.
Yeah. But I think the best water I've ever had was Smart Water, Poland Spring Water. I think New York City has the best water, to be honest.
I like what's it call it? That what is it? I can't think of that water. It has dang it. I forgot. It has red and black symbols on it, and it has like a what you call it, like a red heart, sorry, like
Are you
a
talking
medical
about Arrowhead?
huh.
Are you talking about Arrowhead?
No, it has like a medical sign on it, but it's not medical. It's
Are you
you know what
talking
it is?
about I know what you're talking about. It's called like
Mhm.
Essential or something like that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
And it's like a pH balance of 9.5 or something like that.
yeah. Mhm.
I mean, I be looking at those waters and I say no to that either. I'm sorry. I go towards the back, and if it's not spring water or smart water, vapor distill, I look at how the water was cleaned. Those are the things that if it's not from the earth and it's not vapor distilled, I'm not drinking it.
I know it never did me no harm.
I mean, you drink whatever you want, but that's just me. I just if it's not coming from the spring and it's not vapor distilled, I don't trust it. Like what's that water that nobody likes to drink it, but they sell it everywhere. Dasani.
Mm.
Everybody know about Dasani?
Yeah, I don't buy that.
I've heard about it. Yeah.
You know why nobody drinks that water? Is because there's salt in that water.
Really?
They add salt in the water, yeah.
Why do they do that? Because the
Of
iodine.
taste for taste.
I don't know. These people be trying to get rid of their waste and they be doing a whole bunch of craziness. That's why I always look at what's inside the water. I look at the back and see what they put in there.
Have you heard of body armor water?
But now
Keith,
I think he was asking me about how does somebody. I think the rule of thumb is you need to at least drink at least. I think 1 liter of water a day. That's not bad, right?
Yeah, somebody said Dasani is a Coca-Cola product. With
Yeah, that water tastes nasty.
mm,
what do you guys think about aloe vera water? Brina West is asking. Have you heard of it?
I
No,
can't have aloe vera. I can't drink it.
I never heard of it.
No, I heard of it. It's not bad, but I just can't have it. Basically, the aloe vera is supposed to cleanse out your system. Supposed to be like a health remedy or something like that. But yeah,
Yeah, somebody said it. Look, they add salt in the water to keep you dehydrated so you could drink more.
Oh my God. Yeah, Elda, they probably add salt to keep you drinking. Salt is yeah. That's
hmm
mean. That's just plain mean. You
hmm
know?
I just like to stay hydrated for most of the day.
Yeah, I need to practice doing that more. I think what I'm going to try to do is just put a bottle in every room I go to and just
Look at
force.
Budget said salt provides electrolytes though.
Yeah, I mean, you need salt. You just don't need too much of it.
hmm
Yeah, it
Uh,
shouldn't be in your water. They shouldn't purposely add it. But yeah, 1 liter of water a day, I think that's enough. That's like 3 bottles of the Crystal Geyser water that you drink, DJ. That's the water I drink. I drink the same water you drink, Crystal Geyser.
Yeah, I mean, it tastes decent to me. It tastes better than the other waters, that's for sure.
Do you like the
how about
Arrowhead?
distilled water? What's up with distilled water? Is that any good?
Distilled water is okay, but you have to add something to it. Because if you just drink straight distilled water, it's gonna strip your body of nutrients.
For real? Wow. I didn't know that.
The LW Academy Hub for Women said you guys should try aloe vera water on your hair. It's excellent. I cannot have aloe vera. I wish I could, but I can't have it.
Are you allergic to it?
Yeah, my body doesn't take aloe vera well.
Oh, okay. I was gonna go into spirituality. Should we go into that or no?
Absolutely.
You say yes.
Somebody said it does taste better. Arrowhead tastes bad.
Yes, Arrowhead tastes so bad. Don't you agree, DJ Torch?
Arrowhead tastes like bad tap water. I mean, sometimes
They probably got it from tap water and say, "Here, tap water in the bottle."
I agree. It tastes pretty bad. It's not. I'm not going there. That's how I feel about it. Arrowhead. I don't know what it is. I don't know how you can mess up on water, but they mess up on water.
Yeah, I don't know how people drink that. I'd be looking at them like they crazy.
How about that sparkle water? Like a long time ago when my grandma used to have that like a water those water containers, and it has that sparkle water in it or something like that.
Oh, you mean that carbonated water? Kind of
Is
like
that what it is?
I it's sort of like that. I drink. That's a good question. Is what do you carbonated water, or what do they call it? Sparkling water, but there's a name for it. Let me see.
It is carbonated water, is it?
Well, there's not tonic water, because that tonic water has stuff in it. What is it called? Wait, I'll be right back.
Yeah, Nestle Purified is not too bad either. But I be looking at Nestle. Nestle tastes okay. But I just be like, I just go towards the spring water.
I call it Nestle. I call it Nestle. I was like, "Ooh, the water tastes like chocolate."
That's the one thing. That's the only thing I really miss about the East Coast is like the water was so much better. Like when I was living in New York City, the tap water was good. Like the tap water alone was like drinking like Poland Spring.
We have salt water over here, so it's not that good.
It's bad. It's like so bad over here.
Yeah, the water's not that great.
I don't know why they don't hook up like desalination tanks or something.
That's California for you. We're corrupt. But the most corrupt state in the union.
Really?
I think so. Yeah. Because they let you steal food for $900 out here. They let you get away with it.
I think they wait. You can steal $900 worth of food.
Yeah.
At one time?
Huh?
At one time?
No, you can do that. You can do that, and you won't get caught. As long as it's not like over $900, you will be able to get away with it.
You mean?
No, you will get caught. You will get caught.
No, you can steal $900 worth of food.
I don't know.
I gotta look into it. Yeah, let me look into that.
I ain't trying that. Look at this.
Yeah, I know too many stores out. They're not gonna let you walk out with $900 for food for free.
They won't even let you walk out with $20 worth of food. Look at this.
Oh.
No, you guys can look it up yourselves. So.
Okay, I gotta check that out. All right. Any more questions? Let's take some questions from the chat. If anyone has any questions for the panel? Go ahead and send it over.
Any questions? All right. So I was gonna talk about cleansing your aura.
Perfect. Sounds good. Let's get to it.
And so how you want to cleanse your aura is you know that coconut, I want to say coconut cream, right? You need a can of coconut cream, or you can make it yourself, but it's so much easier just to get the can. And what you want to do is like you want to bathe with that, and you want to wash your hair with that, and just by doing that, that will help you cleanse your aura. And also it helps with your hair too, ladies. If you put some of that cream of coconut in your hair, it makes your hair nice and soft and gives your hair a nice little shine, and you smell good too. That's a really good way to help cleanse your aura with the coconut.
Now I can say one thing, that I can have coconut on my hair, but as long as I don't touch my scalp, I should be good.
What do you mean?
Because my if it goes into my bloodstream,
Mm-hmm.
my body is it's not good. My body's gonna react in it's gonna be really negative on my body.
With the coconut? Are you allergic to coconut?
Well, according to my blood type, we're not allowed to consume coconut.
I mean, but have you tried consuming coconut?
Yeah.
And what happened?
Pain goes down my leg.
You get pain in your leg?
Yeah.
Are you sure? But where you get this whole blood type and this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Wait, did you get that online? Where do you get that from?
I got it from a medical site. You can look at my channel. I did a video on that, on my blood type, because I'm blood type O. So
I'm blood type O too.
yeah.
I'm O positive. I don't see
So
it.
I went on a medical website, and that's how I find out what's going on with my body and why I'm having trouble, consuming things.
Well, I'm O positive, and I'm fine with that. Somebody said, does charcoal prevent parasites?
Charcoal? Wow.
No, charcoal. What charcoal does is it's like it. No, it doesn't. It just helps get rid of heavy metals and things in the body. It's like an additive to like a cleanse, but no. You need something of high potency. You need something like I just said it, like turpentine oil, something that's gonna seep into the bloodstream and the parasites are gonna eat it. Turpentine oil, some black walnut. You need something like that. That's super bitter. Black walnut is bitter. Wormwood is bitter. As soon as they take a whiff of that, if it doesn't align with them, they die or they exit.
Mm.
Yeah, raw coconut, the cream of coconut. Yeah, if you bathe with that, it helps cleanse your aura. But yeah, I don't know if DJ has another video. Are you here, DJ?
I'm here. How about washing your hair with rice water?
Rice water? Doesn't that rice water dries your hair? Or
No, rice water is high in protein. So,
Oh.
normally when you to boil rice and you get that whole cloudy stuff in the water, that's all the good protein that people rinse out. You could keep some of that protein in the water and you can wash your hair with it. If you boil like a big pot of rice, you just take all the water on top of the rice, and that water has lots of protein. And I'm like, the same thing could be said about beans also. Beans have just as much as protein as the rice does too. But I understand what they're saying, because the Chinese people used to do that, use rice water in their hair.
Oh.
Oh, she was talking about prevention. No, prevent if you don't want parasites, you just have to keep a nice, clean, strict diet. And I don't want people to be like, all not all parasites are bad. Is you have to train the parasites in your system, or they will train you, as they say. Somebody said, how can cleansing your aura benefit you? Cleansing your aura will help you, you vibrate, you become like a little bit like you shine better. Like when people first see you, they get a good impression of you, you know, you come off as light, you come off as nice.
Mm-hmm.
Your aura isn't shadowed down, you're not feeling bad. So that's what's really good about cleansing your aura.
Mm.
Does rice water have to be fermented? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know about that one. I don't even do the whole rice water regimen.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do that betterment, the rice water regimen?
I never tried it before. I use other remedies like olive oil and other stuff that that I use, but I never tried that before. Maybe I should put some thought into it
Mm-hmm.
on how it works.
I don't do that. I do my hair in crochet. I do my hair like once a month. Yeah, that's my story. Look at this. I can't be doing my hair every day. I don't know how people do that. That takes a lot of product and time, and I don't. Yeah, I ain't got time for that. It's either
Mm,
gonna be braids or it's gonna be doing
I
something.
think it's kind of time consuming because if I'm gonna do that, I've got to put like I want it to work, so I'm gonna put like a cap on my head so my hair can take up the nutrients or what have you, and yeah, and then I'll wash it out.
Interesting. Okay.
Hmm.
Let's hope we have some.
DJ Torch, you got any questions?
Not myself. How about you? Let's see if there's any more in the chat. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what Madison Goldman says. In Asia, they do parasite detox as a normal health routine. I have done a parasite detox after eating sushi, and I noticed a difference in my energy and brain function. I wasn't sluggish or tired. Cool.
See?
All right. Let's see. So what we'll
There
do
we
is,
have it.
if anyone else would like to come up, I'm going to give you about, I don't know, a couple minutes to come up. And after that, if no one comes up, we will wrap this up.
Okay. All right. So while we wait on people to come up, I just wanted to let everybody know that I am doing a colon cleanse, and I will be starting my colon cleanse today. I will be doing a video on that. And then I'm going to be doing a forgiveness challenge because we are in the waning moon. And I will be doing a video on that also.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Define a forgiveness challenge.
So with my forgiveness challenge, this is my forgiveness challenge is I want people to wake up like at least 30 minutes before they have to get ready to go to work and do all their shenanigans for the day.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to wake up like at least 30 minutes before, and I want you to write a list of 10 people that you want to forgive.
Ooh.
And I want you to, say that, I forgive this person because of this and this. And I want you to say it in the mirror and say it 10 times. And every day come up with a new 10 people. And then sometimes you can forgive the same person.
Look, I already forgave my frenemies a long time ago. Like I already did that.
Yeah. So it's a forgiveness challenge. It's the waning moon, and the waning moon is a good period to let go of things.
Well, how
And
about this? This is let's do a tougher challenge though,
what's the
right?
tougher?
So, is there anybody you want to forgive in the manosphere for, like, making your life miserable, or
That
that?
could be part of the forgiveness challenge.
Yeah,
That could
but
be
I
part
think
of
that's
it.
gonna be tougher
Quite a
for
challenge.
most black women. Yeah, it's gonna be tougher for most black women because all the damage that the manosphere has done. We
Well,
already know.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
take any of that personal, to be honest. I'm talking
Mhm.
about real tangible stuff that happened in your life that you still hold on to, or
But here's
things
the
that,
thing, but most black women do take that to heart. I'm not saying every black woman does, but most black women do, and that's kind of like hard for them to go that route. You know what I
uh,
mean?
I understand what you're saying, but I'm just thinking about it as I wouldn't say as a person in the manosphere. I would label them as people online, or or Black YouTube, or lost souls that's on the web.
Lost
You
souls
know
that
what I
need
mean?
to
Because there's
find
many of
they
them.
need to find Jesus.
Yeah, I don't care to name them. Like they like
Mhm.
you I feel like if you're like they have that much power that you actually know their name and you have to forgive that individual person. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? so
Yeah.
so I would say this, that the forgiveness challenge is for like your best friend, like your mother, your dad, your sister, your brother, maybe a job that that happened, or a boss that you came in contact with. So that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
I, people in the space, I don't know. Like I don't know. I
That's a
wouldn't.
challenge, though.
It is a challenge. I think we should clear those things up first. That's why it's the forgiveness challenge.
Hmm.
And you just forgive everybody every day, and then at the end you'll feel lighter. You'll feel
Hmm.
much better, and things wouldn't bother you as much.
Yeah.
Does somebody pop up here?
Not yet. No, I don't see anybody.